Good evening, KU. My name is Emma Seville.
And I'm Evan Habits.
And today is our first episode of the semester. How exciting.
I'm pretty excited. Are you excited?
I'm really excited. I'm just glad to be back into the swing of things. I always love doing these TV shows.
Absolutely.
They're so fun.
Absolutely. Speaking of getting back into the swing of things, how's your semester going so far?
It's been okay. I'm still trying to figure out my schedule, just a lot of classes, but I'm glad to be back on campus. I just love Lawrence so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm excited. School year's back, football's back, basketball, KU basketball will be back soon, and I can't wait. But I'm excited to be back into the swing of things, doing schoolwork, hanging out with friends, going to sporting events, doing new things, and especially the TV show.
Obviously. So now that you've mentioned KU basketball, who do you think is going to be playing late night? Because I've heard some rumors.
I've heard rumors too, and those rumors supposedly are Cole. And I gotta say, if that's true, it will definitely a step up compared to last year. Sorry, Run DMC. I like you guys, but Cole is more for me.
I agree. Absolutely no hate to Run DMC. It was just an interesting choice for late night in the fog, in my opinion. But it was still a fun night regardless.
Absolutely. Well, basketball is still a couple of months away, but right now is football. And I got to say, KU football is surprising, I think, not just me, but the whole school and maybe even the nation. What do you have to say?
Literally. Football school much? Double sporting? Pretty cool. Pretty cool
Absolutely.
In my humblest of opinion. I mean, we kind of knew that we would probably beat Tennessee Tech, but West Virginia, I was kind of I don't know if we're going to win, but that was really cool to see them make that comeback from the beginning, because I wasn't able to watch the game. I was watching the scores on Google, and I saw the first quarter score, and I was like, ooh, that's a little rough. And then I checked back an hour and a half later, and I was like, we're tied. That's pretty cool. And then we ended up winning. So that was pretty awesome to see.
Absolutely. I got to watch the whole game, and the first quarter was a bit bumpy. West Virginia came out guns blazing and, of course, scored a touchdown, I want to say, on 3 plays. And my hopes for the team definitely went down, but they bounced back, they played hard, and they finished strong. So I was more than happy to see that. First time being 2-0 since 2011, which I got to say is pretty impressive. And I also heard that it's been a very long time since both Kansas schools were undefeated in the whole state of Kansas.
No, for sure. This is so awesome to see, because not I didn't grow up watching KU football, but right before I kind of started college, I started coming to football games, and I would always come home disappointed, oh, we didn't win. We won one game, and then we played another, hoping to win, and it's a major defeat. So now actually seeing especially the booth being as packed as it was last Friday, to winning this much, it is so exciting to
Absolutely.
finally have a football team that's exciting to talk about, rather than, oh, we lost again. No, it's
Absolutely.
Oh, we won. So it's so cool.
Exactly. And not only is college football back, but the NFL Week 1 started yesterday and will continue tonight with my favorite team, the Denver Broncos, taking on Seattle Seahawks. Any opinion or thoughts? What do you think?
So I'm not one to really enjoy NFL football, but no hate.
All right.
I don't have an opinion on this one, but I think Broncos are going to win just because they have better colors. Navy and lime green just is not a good color pairing. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. It's not a good idea, but orange and navy, that's a solid color combo. So most of the time when I watch football, I kind of go based off of who's got the better color and the better mascot. So.
Absolutely. I like your pick, and I agree. I think the Broncos will win. We just stole their quarterback, Russell Wilson, and yet he is back in Seattle tonight and will face on the Seattle Seahawks with Coach Pete Carroll.
Yeah. So I think that's about it for us. So after the break, we'll be back with the news. Welcome back. I'm Isabel.
And I'm Ashley. This is your Monday Good Evening KU News Update. Preparations are now in place for the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. The Queen will lie in state in both Scotland and England before the funeral at Westminster Abbey next Monday. World leaders are expected to attend the service of the first state funeral since that of Sir Winston Churchill since 1965.
Queen Elizabeth II was crowned in 1953 upon the death of her father, King George VI. During her 70-year reign, she served with 15 different United Kingdom prime ministers, from Winston Churchill through Liz Truss, who took over less than 2 weeks ago. She was the only person in the UK who didn't need a passport to travel, as all British passports are issued in her name.
Ukraine's military forces have retaken more than 1,000 square miles of territory. According to reports, the occupying Russian forces have pulled back to regroup. This advance would be the strongest counteroffensive since the war began in February.
Yesterday marked the 21st anniversary of the 9/11 attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. The United States Congress has declared September 11th as a National Day of Service and Remembrance in order to honor the 9/11 victims and first responders.
The two leading candidates for Kansas governor met in Hutchinson on Saturday for the first of many debates. Incumbent Laura Kelly and Republican challenger Derek Schmidt traded accusations on a variety of topics, ranging from abortion to inflation. Election Day is on Tuesday, November 8th.
The KU Student Senate passed several bills in its first full assembly of the semester. The meeting was also the first for 6 new members of the executive staff, who were voted into office unanimously.
Now for sports, we'll go over to Grayson and Anthony.
Thanks, Ashley. The biggest news from the weekend has got to be the football team's wild overtime victory over West Virginia on Saturday. After trailing by 2 touchdowns on 3 different occasions in the first half, Kansas battled back and took the lead with 4 minutes left in the third quarter on a short touchdown run from sophomore running back Devin Neal.
West Virginia then made its comeback to tie the game at 42 with just 35 seconds left to play in regulation. In overtime, KU scored first on a 4-yard pass from junior quarterback Jalen Daniels to redshirt sophomore Quentin Skinner. Then on defense, sophomore quarterback Kobe Bryant stepped in front of a Mountaineer outlet pass and returned it to pick 6 to steal the victory.
And for his efforts, Bryant was named Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. Next up, Kansas will travel to Houston on Saturday for a matchup with their future Big 12 conference member. Kickoff is at 3 p.m. on ESPNU.
The volley team lost its first match of the season with a disappointing showing against UNLV on Friday night after a sweep of Wichita State on Thursday. The Jayhawks fell in 4 sets to the Rebels in the championship game of the Kansas Invitational. Kansas is now 8-1 overall, and next up will be the Jayhawk Classic, where KU will host Lipscomb, Central Florida, and Omaha on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
The soccer team swept 2 matches this weekend at Rock Chalk Park. After a 3-0 victory over Kansas City on Thursday night, Kansas dominated play in a 4-1 win over Yale on Sunday. Freshman Sage Weems scored 2 goals, while juniors Kate Dreyer and Shira Ilanov each tallied 1 to pace Jayhawks. KU is now 6-2 on the season and will travel to Florida this week to play Florida Atlantic on Thursday and South Florida on Sunday.
That's all for sports. After the break, Aaron will be here with the weather. Please keep watching.
You may not hear it at first, but it's there. Our chant, rising. On this summit, callings converge, voices unify into a chorus that sounds out for good, for greatness. Can you hear it?
Welcome back to Good Evening KU. My name is Erin Borgers and I'm here with a little weather update for you all. I know we had some really nice fall weather this past weekend and I am a little sad to say, unfortunately, we are not going to have that this week. We're going to have sunshine instead and some warmer temperatures. So looking outside right now, it is about 85 degrees and it is sunny and it is definitely cloudless skies, nice bright blue weather. And we can see that as we switch over here, yes. So nice blue skies, gentle sunny breeze, and then if we zoom out to our wider area, we are sitting at mid-80s all across the Metroplex. And tonight, of course, we are going to hit about 57 for our low. The clouds are going to stay away overnight and the wind's going to calm down even more than what it is. And we can see that some tomorrow when we hit the high of 91. So it's still really hot, really sunny. No clouds are going to really be in the sky. But what is happening, and that is kind of interesting here, is that the winds are actually shifting directions, and we're going to see that pretty quickly over the next like 24 hours. The winds right now are coming out of the west, northwest, and then over the course of tonight and into tomorrow morning, that's going to shift to coming out of the south and southeast. So the winds are almost doing a complete 180 on us, and I just thought that was a little interesting visual here, even though the winds are not very strong, of course. And if I go back once more, we can go see the full weekly forecast where we are sitting around 90s all during the week, all sunny. We do have a little chance of rain for Saturday, Sunday, but the chance of rain is still kind of small, so it's going to be warm, it's going to be sunny, it's going to be beautiful. So get outside, enjoy the last little bit of summer weather before we really hit the fall weather. And that is all I have for your weather update. Thank you so much for watching Good Evening KU, and we will see you back here next Monday night.